Ryanair is capitalizing on falling oil prices by locking in a significant chunk of its future fuel needs, according to CEO Michael O'Leary. He said the airline had very significantly extended its fuel hedges for the next 2 financial years, taking advantage of dramatically lower oil prices. So far, there's been no noticeable impact on bookings from the current trade tensions involving US tariffs. "We don't see anything this summer in Europe," O'Leary noted. Jet fuel prices have dropped over 10% in April, tracking declines in crude oil amid fears about the global economy's health, according to S&P Global Commodity Insights. Fuel can make up a third of an airline's costs, so the price slide is a big deal, especially for low-cost carriers like Ryanair, where fuel is a bigger slice of the pie compared to long-haul giants like British Airways owner IAG. "We and our passengers are going to be a very significant net beneficiaries from the dramatic decline in oil prices," O'Leary added. Until recently, Ryanair had hedged about 70% of its fuel needs for the financial year ending March 2026, and just 15% for the year after. Those numbers have now increased, though O'Leary didn't share specifics due to the airline being in a pre-results closed period. Earlier disclosures revealed Ryanair had locked in prices at $77 per barrel for 2026, while jet fuel currently trades closer to $66. Still, hedging isn't foolproof. Ryanair took a €300 million hit in 2020 after a mistimed bet just before the pandemic. Rival Wizz Air also got burned when it paused hedging before Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine sent oil prices soaring, though it has since resumed the practice. Meanwhile, easyJet, Wizz and IAG declined to comment on whether they're buying into the dip now. Neil Glynn from Alvarez and Marsal pointed out that hedging decisions remain tricky, especially with future demand still uncertain. It is early for capacity decisions on winter 2025/2026 and beyond. But hedging activity also needs to be considered alongside potentially fluid capacity and fuel consumption plans. On the flip side of the Atlantic, most big US airlines don't hedge fuel at all. Southwest Airlines, one of the last holdouts, said in March it would stop hedging to cut premium costs. American, United and Delta ditched the practice years ago. United CFO Mike Leskinen said last week that thanks to cheaper fuel, the airline might still hit its financial targets for the year, adding bluntly, fuel hedging doesn't make sense in this industry. What do you think about fuel hedging? Does Ryanair have an advantage? Is that their secret to cheap flights? Stay tuned for more updates, subscribe, and don't forget to follow us on social media for the latest news.